that comes through now, you will be on my live. If you see this later, um, yeah, leave a comment. Okay, give me 1 second. Why do I look funny? Why do I look weird? What the hell? I think my phone needs to be... Alright. Alright. That was funny. It's because my freaking cell phone was dirty. I had all these lines going on me. Hi, Shell. Thank you so much. I know you have to run. Let me go ahead and post or pin this. You are amazing, my bestie. Thank you so much. I literally just went on, and then I don't know, all of my face looked super weird, and I was like, what is going on right now? So I had to go off of it and clean it. It had like lines, like it looked like there was lines all over my face, and I was like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm actually going to quickly go get a drink. So can you just put Crystal will be right back grabbing a drink, and then you can go do what you gotta do. Thank you, love you too. I'm gonna run and do this, and then I will let people know that I am live. Can you just say Crystal will be right back? That's all you have to say. Okay, love you. I'll be right back. Thank you so much, Shell. Okay, so sorry I am late, guys. Oh, 14 people on here. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I had to run and get a drink, and I thought, well, I got a drink, but then I said, maybe I need coffee for tonight, because I know we're having a lot of readings. Tonight is paid readings. So $2 for just a pendulum. Hi, Louise. You love me so much? Oh my god, you're so sweet. That is so nice. As soon as I say they're paid readings, 6 people left. And little did they know I was gonna go on and do, hey, Real. It's okay, Shell came on and she did it. Thank you, Louise. But let me just go ahead, for the people that are in here, that have not gotten a question from me, you could just simply sit back, watch me do readings, see if you like the type of psychic, intuitive tarot reader that I am. If you vibe with me, then put in for a question, or maybe next time, whatever. But I'm just going to explain what comes with each one real quick. So $2, you get a U question, a yes or no question, and it's just simply an answer with the pendulum. And then we have the yes or no questions that are $10. That comes with a pendulum plus 5 minutes, and I speak very fast. Okay, the $20 is any regular question. Is my person going to reach out to me? How do they feel about me? What is going to happen in my love life? That's going to be a $20 question. And then I do have a $30 option, which is an extended. Let me go look at what you wrote me, okay? So keep everybody here. Andrew, can you keep everybody here, my moderator? I will be right back. It's going to look like I'm frozen, but I'm really not. I'm just checking my phone. This is why I really need to get people to write their questions on the screen, because it takes me too much time to toggle back and forth. So just in the future, with more and more people coming on here, as my channel is growing, I would like that to be how I receive questions. Alright, so hold on real quick. Andrew, it was a nice and easy, specific question. That would be the $20 question, but because you're my moderator, and I don't think it'll take me, like, timing could take me 10 minutes, but because I am familiar, you know, we know each other and I read for you a lot, just send me 15, that's fine. We'll do it in between the yes and no and the in-depth. Okay, and you could go first. Let me do my little prayer. You're welcome. Alright, Jeremiah, no. Here's my little prayer if you guys want to know. This is what I do before I come online, but I forgot. Okay, so dear God, dear Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, the Holy Spirit, my daddy, I love you. Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, my angels, and everyone else I know and love, please come into these YouTube readings for tonight, and let's have a great time the night before Halloween, you guys. Let's just have some fun, alright? Palo Santo, look at how little it is. I have more. I don't know why I keep using this one, but I really need to sage the whole room, the whole house. Alright, so, thank you, amen. I am going to let you choose. Tell me if you want the mixed, this is going to be called mixed, or blue. Which deck would you like, Andrew? This one is the Modern Witch Tarot, and this one is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Choose which one, honey. You there? Andrew? Where'd you go, Andrew? Aw, that's so sweet. I'm gonna remember. Luis. Scroll down. Oh! What? That was so funny, and I knew you were gonna pick mixed. How crazy. That's cool. Okay, that is so funny. All I saw was okay, and then okay, thanks. And I didn't see. You're so funny. Thank God you said that. I was like, where'd you go? Okay, so we're gonna use, sorry, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. Just showing you. Oh my God, I mean, they are beautiful. These people, I mean, look at what the king looks like. They're just vibrant, and it's like my royalty, king and queens and princesses. All right, so we're gonna start. 10 minutes on the clock. Jeremiah and Samantha come into Real/Andrew's question, and it is, when will Lee reach out to you? Was that the question? Let me see. Yep. All right, so we're gonna start at 47, going to 57. This is timing, spirit. First, I'm going to bring Lee in. Lee, please come forward. I'm going to ask Lee first, and then I'm going to ask Jeremiah to confirm or be more specific, okay? So Lee, we're going to ask you directly. When are you planning to reach out to Drew? When are you planning to reach out to Drew? So I'm seeing 1 to 3. It's like 1-3, and then all of a sudden it was comma 4. So it's like, it'll be, yeah. Give me a minute. I got 10 minutes, so let's see. Let's see what cards come out. Okay. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. This is somebody that's feeling stuck. Okay. Is this you or is this her? Who is feeling stuck? Who is feeling like there's no movement? Yeah, who is it? You or her that's feeling there's no movement? The Hierophant, like whoever, her. Okay, so she's feeling kind of like are you like bossing up? Are you getting like a little stricter? Like, are you putting your intentions, like what you need from her, and making that, I mean, this is a good thing. Because we have the Emperor, and I'm hearing like she doesn't like to be challenged, whatever that means. It almost feels like you've gotten tougher with like, this is what I expect from you, and if you're not gonna do it, then like I kind of want to be left alone for a little bit. It kind of feels like things got turned around, unless it's vice versa. All right. Yeah, I told her to take time. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards because I was like a little like, how do I express what this is saying to me? Okay, I told her to take the time she needs, but I know what we're doing. Got it. But I need to know what we're doing. Okay, so that makes sense. So, so you're feeling like there's no movement from her. And if you guys are in a committed relationship, there should be movement. There should be, you're expecting more out of her, because I'm done waiting for this relationship commitment thing. This is crazy that you're saying this, because you'll watch the cards. Hierophant equals commitment, okay? The Knight of Coins means that this has been going on far too long. This is the slowest moving card in the deck, right? The absolute, out of 78 cards, this is going too slow for you, okay? So let me do the reading before you add any more, to see if this measures up, okay? I mean, it could be. It could be that you feel stuck and you need movement on her part. That's why I feel like it is you. I don't feel like it's her. I feel like this is like you took a stance because you are coming off as the emperor. You took action. Like, if this is not going to turn into anything, what are we doing? Right? What are we doing with each other? And so she thinks that she's giving you love and care, but it's not measuring up to where it should be at this time. She is saying, like, she seeks stability, and she is a creature of habit. She likes her alone time. That's all fine and dandy until it affects the relationship. It's okay that she's not somebody who is going to talk on the phone for hours every night. It's okay that she doesn't want to see you 7 days a week. But there needs to be movement, right? So let's get the answer. We got 6 minutes. When will she reach out to you? To me, it's simple. Like, if she can't, it's cool. Exactly. No hard feelings. But I would like to take a step back from her. I think this is really good for you. I've been doing a lot of readings that I'm posting as much as I can. And it is about that. It is truly about, like, we are teammates in this. And one of us is acting like this isn't serious. Like, but you're playing with my heart. That's what I feel. I feel like you're saying to her, you're playing with my heart. You're making me feel like we're gonna grow. And then, boom, you need space. Boom. Like, hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. Hey, Shannon. Hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. All on her side. Yeah, no, I told her I don't feel emotionally nourished. Exactly. Completely with her, and I want to provide for her financially, but I don't want to be with no label. So she's not calling you guys boyfriend and girlfriend. Dude, I know you have invested so much into this, but at some point, I am glad that you made this decision. And you are speaking it into existence, and you are manifesting you know that your intuition and spirit is going to come to you with the right answer. I think you're just looking for confirmation. I need you, spirit is talking and saying, like, forget when she's going to reach out to you. I will answer that, but you need to write down how she makes your life better and how she makes your life harder, right? Easier, harder. And her calling you babe or I love you back is a problem for her after a year and a half. You know, I just feel like when you broke up with her, she realized, like, oh no, I want him back. But then she gets you back. She reels you in. She puts the mask on. This is usually what men do, but she is doing it. She's putting the mask. To get you back, she had to put on a false mask. She had to, for a short period of time, give you what you were wanting. And then when she felt that you were back in and weren't gonna leave, she started to slack. Okay, so let me just answer. I have 3 minutes to give you a time frame. So let's see. Yeah. You have questions that you want answered that may never go answered. So basically you left it in her hands, right? Like you said, take the time you need, but I need to know what's going on, right? So that's what you're asking? Like when is she gonna come out of that retreat and come back in? It does show that you are going to have communication. It will be, it probably will not be today or tomorrow. This is definitely in the next 30 days. So this would be November. You're going to have a heart-to-heart, very serious conversation. And I think that you need to write some stuff down. When you write it on paper, you start to see, whoa, these are actually red flags that for some reason I allowed, right? Or I gave excuses, or she gave excuses for them. But at some point, it feels like you're always giving 90% and she's giving 10, whereas it should be back and forth, right? Okay, so when Jeremiah, I'm gonna use the pendulum. So I saw 1-3-4. Jeremiah, show me when she will reach out. Will it be in the next 4 days? See, look at that. It's already, I closed my eyes. Yeah, he's saying she's shutting you out. See? Whoa! Okay. Alright. So it went from a no to a giant circle. A giant circle means, I don't know, maybe she hasn't decided. Okay, will she end up reaching out to him at all? Oh, wow. Dude, this doesn't happen every time. Okay, yes. She will realize, Jeremiah is saying, she will realize that you are absolutely at your wit's end. And so she will come back in. It won't be today or tomorrow. If she does reach out to you tomorrow, it would be Happy Halloween, but it wouldn't be like more than that. Is that a fly? Will she reach out to him in the next 4 days? In your opinion, Spirit. Okay, so I think I'm right. It'll be 1 to 3 or 4 days. So, you know, she might reach out to say Happy Halloween, but not really get into anything. And then I think, will they end up, okay, we're at the 10-minute mark, so here's my last one. Will they end up having a face-to-face conversation about putting a label on this relationship or not? Will they have that soon? In the month of November? Yes. Will it be in the first 10 days that they have a face-to-face conversation? No. So she's not planning on like, she's just, yeah, they're showing me like her guard is up. She is like infiltrated, you know, nobody can get in. And the truth is, you can love her and you can show her how amazing love is, but if she's not open to love, you don't get access. So how are you able to maneuver in a relationship with somebody who isn't giving access to her heart? This is a tough one because you have put in so much time. I don't want you to be like, I'm just going to end it. I think that you should take the time, the same amount of time that she's taking right now, you need to take and put into introspective. What is she bringing to my life? Is it drama? Is it unwanted, you know, is it avoidance? Is it, disconnection, those are not positive traits, right? And then maybe she brings a lot of positive traits, but I do think you need to write them down. And I think, nope, and her calling me, oh, okay, you already wrote that. Oh, I know how she feels, but yeah, I did. Wait, yeah, you did what? Sorry, it did it again, where it didn't go, hi, Wendy Dawn. Oh my god, I went right into doing Reels, sorry, Andrew's question. So yeah, I would say within about 4 days. Alright, I'll be right back. I made coffee, so get your questions in, guys. Wendy Dawn, I'm gonna go out real quick. I have to text Marissa back. I'll be right back. I don't know why it's not automatically scrolling for me. How weird. Oh my god. I actually like how I did my makeup. And I took like 5 minutes. Because I didn't want to do a full face. Okay, guys. Get your questions in and I'll be right back. I just need some coffee because we're going to have a party tonight. If you have another question as far as like anything else, Andrew, go ahead and send it in. Or text me and I'll let you know how much, okay? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Can somebody put Crystal will be right back? Thank you. I'll hurry. Oh my god, that was a bitch. Thank you, Shannon. Oh, that's good though. Okay. What you be doing, Shannon? If you think of a pendulum question, I'll do it for free. Just a yes or no. I'll pull one card or a pendulum. I will never finish this, but it's full of ice. That's what took me so long, is because we have the old school cube things, and they are not easy to get out. So I'm like, it was difficult. Yeah, Shannon, if you're still here, I will do a yes or no. Pendulum swing. Will I make the team lead? Okay, at your work? And is that like something that's happening right now, soon? I want to pull one card and the pendulum, okay? Alright, will Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, will Shannon get the team lead position at her job? It's the management position. Feels good, Shannon. But let's see. Oop! Okay, one card flew out. Is this gonna happen very soon? Are they wanting to hire somebody like right now? You are in the race. You are definitely at the top. So let's use the pendulum. Okay, will Shannon make the team lead position, management position? Will she be chosen? Yeah, you got a yes. And that card is that. And then my spirit guides give me songs. Not for everybody, but when they do, I have to express it. Alicia Keys' Fire. This girl is on fire. That song. I can't sing, so that's all I'll say. You did what you had to do. You're gonna get it. Congratulations early. But this is showing like you are... It's almost like they have like decided on like no to a couple of people or whatever. And then like you're at the top and it's gonna happen very, very soon. So when it happens, please let me know. Where is everybody? Hold on, it's gonna freeze, but I'm not really frozen. I'm using my phone, Shannon. So I have to go out real quick to send a text, and I'll be right back. Yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Oops. Okay, I'm back. Oops. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, go listen to that song and sing it and mean it and feel it in your body and your energy and your soul that you did something right to get that job. But then again, I'm like, oh yeah, the Knight of Wands. And guess what word I use? If this is not about like a relationship, the word I use is want. So they do want you, and you do want the position. So both of these people are on horses. I'm going to ask, when will Lee contact Andrew. Will it still be? Oh! Andrew, are you on here? Because now she wants to talk. See? Oh, I think this is actually him. It is him. Holy cow. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a little 5-minute break. Seriously. you're finally going to clean the kitchen when I'm online. Of course. Hella rude. I'm here, just taking a quick break. So if you post, I can see it, y'all. Hey Nico, I will be right back. I'm just on a quick little break. Oh, damn what? Hey Nico, if you want, I will do the $2 pendulum swing for you. Just hurry up and get a question on the board. Because somebody's coming into, who paid for readings. But if you could think of one, a yes or no question, I will give you a pendulum swing. Oh, freaking fly. Alright, I'm back. Where is everybody? I've been waiting so long. Hey, Marissa. What is going on? They have added to their name. Everybody. I wonder what mine comes up as. How are you? How was your birthday? Alright, I was like, who's coming in next? And what are they going to be asking about? And I got the Four of Wands, so relationship. Making a choice. Making a choice to take action with somebody at a distance. How funny. Did you see? Oh, bro. I already took away your cards and everything. But basically, yeah, I decided that for some reason when you're on, I don't feel like I get the real story from Lee. So I had some time on my hands, so I started asking her questions. And I took a picture, so I can definitely send that to you later and explain. But overall, it looks like she's taking this break with a soulmate, you. And at the end of the day, she's not going to want you to leave her, break up with her. But she is scared that you are thinking about doing that. Alright? So that's why I'm saying don't make any rash decisions. Then I asked her, will you reach out to him tomorrow to say Happy Halloween? And it said yes. So I just knew it. I was getting pulled to talk to her one-on-one. You know, there was nobody in here. There was nobody in the room. So I was just pulling her energy and her cards, just saying, like, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Tell me what you want to say. And so it was like, she knows that this is probably like, people don't get their soulmate, you know, maybe one or two in a lifetime, right? So, like, this is something she really needs to... Yeah, it clicked for me when you said 1 to 4 days, because tomorrow will be 4 days. Oh, shit! No way! No way. So I'm like, oh, it meant tomorrow. Isn't that funny, though? Because when you were on here, it's like, she kind of keeps things close to her chest. She doesn't really express herself. So I was like, girl, it's just me and you. Like, I wasn't talking out loud. I was just talking to her higher self. And that's when, like, I will show you the cards later, and I'll send it exactly what it means. But she is afraid that during her time of silence, that you are growing old of this, and that you might be on your way out, and she does not want that to happen. So, that's crazy. That's why I was like, boy, get yourself in here. Alright, Marissa, did you already send, the payment, honey? I'm in the process of emotionally detaching myself. Yeah, you got to, because you gotta kind of protect yourself right now. Because oh, you did it? Okay, hi, love. Oh, great. How are you? Do you see everybody's new name has numbers and all kinds of stuff? Okay, cool. So, Marissa, what I'm going to do is I'll do 2 of yours. Then I have 2 people doing 1. So, like, we're going to have to do it so that it's fair, okay? I can't do 3 because that's like 30 minutes, and if we drag on a little bit, it's just too long for people to wait. So as my channel is starting to grow a little bit, that's what we're gonna start doing as far as like a line. So so Andrew, can you make the line? Can you put Marissa, comma, love, comma, Suzanne? I think Suzanne's gonna come in. But I'll do 2 of Marissa's right now. Then I'll do Love's. Then I'll do Marissa's third one. However it works out. Okay? So let's start with Marissa. Give me 1 second. I'm glad I didn't choose her job. I told you not to. I said it's not the right time. Period. It is not the right time for you to go and work with her. I am glad you made that decision. Good thing is now I'm about to make a lot of money these last 2 months. There you go. You gotta do what works for you as a man, right? A man leads with their purpose, and their purpose comes out in what they do for a living. Period. When a man establishes that, then he can carry the weight of a relationship. So you gotta choose yourself first. Okay, I will be right back. Oh! Is it just a yes or no question, love? Marissa, if Love does just a yes or no 5-minute question, then I might be able to do all 3 of yours. Let me know if that's cool. Love, go ahead and post your question. Okay, yeah, let's do Love real quick. Love, she's not new. She's been on here off and on for years. Or, I mean, a year. Okay, go ahead and post your yes or no. Give me 1 second. Let me just look at my text. I'll be right back. And then, Marissa, just think of your first question, and we're going to go boom, 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 you guys. Oh, that's crazy, because she said yes to tomorrow, and you're saying it would be 4 days. Yeah. I love it. Remember, I got 1-3, 4. And then I was like, that is so cool. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Love. Hey, honey, next time, Love, choose, friends and family. Don't choose, what is it called, Marissa? Don't choose the business one. You don't see what on your end? Oh. Everybody's names have, like, yours is Marissa M5. Wendy Dawn 8776. Everybody. Goods and services. Wendy Dawn, thank you, honey. Yeah, choose friends and family, because then I get the full amount. Does my deceased dog Bambi, aww, she died this year, did she come to visit me? Okay, so it's 7:30, about to be 33, we'll end at 38. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in for this yes or no question for Love. Bambi, aww, and know that all dogs go to heaven. All animals are with our humans, okay? With all souls go to heaven. Think of it that way. Or if you want to believe that there's a heaven for animals and there's a heaven for humans, go ahead. But we all go to the same place, okay? So let's see. Does she come to visit you? Bambi, come forward, sweetheart. What kind of dog was she? She was a very psychic dog. The dog knew when you were emotional. Bambi knew when you were happy, when you were sad. She was somewhat of an emotional support dog to you, but only because, not because you needed her to be an emotional support dog, but because she is a psychic dog. So absolutely being a spiritual, in the form of a pup, a dog, Bambi was able to read your energy. This is actually amazing. A Chihuahua! Okay, because I saw that I didn't see like a specific dog. I just saw that she was small enough for you to hold, right? So not like a big dog, not a Labrador. you know, but, so that's sweet. I just feel like she could sense you. So what do you do, Bambi? How are you showing her that you're showing up? So the answer is yes. I just want to kind of, in the 5 minutes we have, how did she pass? Was it old age? Yeah, she said something about you, like, if this one doesn't work out, I'll send you another one. Are you dating someone? She's like, yeah, she wants you to believe in your old age. What did I just say? You're dating someone. Okay. She goes, is it a he or she? Her. Okay. Bambi. Okay, duh. Okay, so Bambi's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Because I said, did she die of old age? I did not say, did she get sick? I did not say that. I said old age. Yes, I'm dating someone. So she goes, if this one doesn't last, I'll send you a new one. But she says she really likes the person that you're with, and she feels that this person is doing the things that she did for you, and that you'll know when you're ready for a new pet. You might not ever want a dog. Well, you're only 26. You might end up getting a cat or a fish, for God's sakes, anything. But not yet. You need some time alone, because you were always with her. But she is always working for you. She is always there for you. You can say her name and she will come, okay? Just like when I say Jeremiah, immediately, right here. Alright, so talk to her. Bambi, Bambi, Bambi. She keeps showing me that she liked your face or your jewelry. If you were wearing earrings, jewelry, she liked to nestle on you. And I don't have animals, so I really don't, like, I ain't making this shit up. It does feel like she needs you to release your pain. She needs you to not feel, she needs you to know that she is young in heaven. She is not old. She's not 19 times, 7? Whatever that is, right? She is young. She is vibrant. She is running. Has friends. I'm always calling for her name. I have a lot of pain from her passing. Yeah. So that's where the devil is. The devil is that you have pain and you have fears of falling in love with another animal, because you don't want that loss again. So she's saying just that she wants you, though you won't be happy unless you release yourself from that. I'm happy she's okay. Had an abortion 2 months before she died. Oh, love. Yeah. Don't worry, though. She comes to you. Somehow you're gonna feel like, you're gonna feel almost like a butterfly touches your cheek. Alright? Or your neck. They keep showing me your neck, your ear, your face. If you feel like a breeze or like just this ever so lightly touch, that's her. Alright? Okay, Marissa, go ahead and let me know what your first question is. Thank you, love. I'm glad you hopped on. We miss you. Your boyfriend is a good one. He values you. He loves you. It will be long term, if you don't shy away from it. So, learn from Bambi how to express your love and engage and be open to it and lean into it. Lean onto your boyfriend and tell him when you're having hard days about your dog. Girl, it's been like 2 months. It's been like 2 months. I am excited to read for you, Marissa. Okay, so we're gonna start. Always calling her name. I have a lot of pain. I'm happy she's... Oh, okay. If I feel with my girl, she showed me the days before passing. Alright. Yeah. Just, like I said, call her name. She will come. Has it really? I swear to God. It might be like 7 weeks. But it's damn near close to 2 months. Alright, so thank you, Jeremiah and Samantha and Spirit, for Love's reading. I am going to now bring in Marissa, and we're going to bring in... it has been so long that I am literally like, what is his name? Hold on. You also know my memory is very bad. Hold on. Greg. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so let me look at the clock. When it turns 7:40, it's 10 minutes. So here we go. Greg, come forward. Let's see if he comes forward easily, or not. Hopefully easily. Greg, what are your current feelings, emotions, thoughts, energy, when you think about Marissa? First, show me that you do think about her, since it has been a good minute. Watching just ran in. Oh, okay. Wait, just run in him. Wait, what? Watching just run him. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay. Oh. Alright. Alright. He's watching you. What do you mean by watching just run in him? What does that mean? Watch him just run in. Okay, watch him just run in. Yeah, you're right. So, we have the Queen of Cups, which is showing that you do, like, you have feelings for him. It's also that he still has, like, a soft heart for you. So, like, yes, does he think about you? Yes. He is showing that you guys are not in any contact, but that, with the Lover's card, this is still, there is still a connection. Currently, the Page of Swords, you guys are watching each other somehow, some way, somehow. For anybody who has not gone on to my channel, I am now making all zodiac readings, so all 12 are on there. So watch your moon, your sun, your rising, and watch your other person's sun and anything you know about them. Alright? Take what resonates, leave the rest. But this definitely shows that he is thinking about coming in. Okay, what else are you feeling? You were right, Marissa. That was seriously, he's like coming through the door. Okay, so this is, I like literally look up like this, and he's like behind, but he's like, I don't know how to pretend like this is the door. He's going like this and watching, and he's like poking his head in. You could come in. That was hilarious. Alright, what are your feelings, emotions for Marissa, your energy around it? Alright, that's enough. Let's see. Okay, so the first card that came out is the King of Cups. So that is showing me he has an emotional connection with you. Alright? An emotional, okay? And on top of emotional, a physical attraction. So that's good, right? A friendship, we're not going to see that, right? We're in a romantic relationship, we're going to see that you want, like, he wants to, he's attracted to you. He is, he does feel, he is, like, hoping that you would reach out, but he understands that you already did so. Yeah. Can you shut my door? Thank you. Sorry, I'll add on time for that 2 minutes. Okay, this feels like this is supposed to be conflict and arguments, but it's also competition. I think that he's feeling like he is scared that the longer he goes without contacting you, the more of a possibility it is that you are going to have other options. Well, I saw her. I haven't seen her in days. She has been sleeping 24 hours a day. The kitchen is a mess. It's disgusting. I've never left one dish out. Nothing. Never. And it's so gross when I go to make my shit. And then she gets up, and earlier when nobody was in here, Marissa, and I was just like waiting, she decides to get up, and all of a sudden, I don't know what dishes she's doing, because she ain't been eating nothing. And now I like looked over, and she's like in front of the AC, like looking at it, and then she like started laughing, and then she looked at me, and she saw me, and she goes, "Do you mind if I turn it off?" Yeah, and you could shut my door too. Alright. We're gonna end in 8 more minutes instead of 5. Okay, competition. He is scared that you know, you're out there, you're a cute girl, right? You're a cute girl, you know, you're probably most likely at least talking to somebody, or more than one person, or in a relationship. But he's trying to like not care about that. I was like, you know what I just thought of? When she shut my door, did he get inside or is he stuck outside? But he has a soul, and it could come through. I just thought of that. I'm like, did she just... Is he out there with her? With her batshit crazy self? Alright, we've got the Sun to the 10 of Cups. When he thinks about you, he does think of you, that you put a smile on his face. You used to make him very happy. When he thinks about you, he thinks about nothing but good times, right? Because you guys really didn't have bad times. Really? That's so funny. That's so funny. He is saying, like, there's nothing I can do during, and I say this all the time, if somebody is in a relationship at this day, like the end of October, they ain't leaving. Not yet. Okay? He's got to get through the rest of the year, all of the holidays, and then make his exit. But as far as his feelings for you, you are definitely in his mind. You do cross his mind a lot. I mean, we would have had our little arguments. Right, but nothing like crazy. Everybody's got their arguments. What is this? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles to the 4 of Wands is showing that, like, he wants to invest in like, coming back and, like, reestablishing a relationship, but the page is not, the page is on the bottom, then we got the Knight, then we got the King, then we got the Emperor, so the page is like, I want to, you know, invest, but I really can't. My hands are tied right now, but that is saying that, you know, you're still on his mind, his heart, and he still, you know, thinks about you, and he thinks about, you know, what are you doing, but mostly what he's showing me is, like, memories, that he'll go to bed and, like, usually, like, I don't think he really has insomnia unless he's going through a stressful time, but he does say that that's, like, when he'll reminisce, and he'll, like, think back to when you guys did such and such, or the nights that you would just talk, and, like, it wasn't a burden, it was fulfilling and satisfying just conversing with you. so funny that I said that. It's so funny because I was gonna say, oh, when he can't sleep at night, and then it was like, no, he can. He's one of those dudes that goes, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, hits the pillow, and they're out, right? So I was like, I don't see that he has insomnia except for if he's super stressed, right? So that's funny that you said that boy could sleep. We could talk on the phone for hours. That's what he's talking about. And never running out of things to talk about. 100%, that's exactly what he's talking about. Just that it was fulfilling and satisfying and happy and positive and uplifting, and you didn't bring drama. He didn't bring drama to you, and that's the type of relationship he wants to end up in. Something, yeah. He's saying, like, I want to twirl her around. He's not, okay, he's saying, like, the marriage, the kids, and all of that he wants in his future, whether it's with you or not. Like, he is the type of guy who wants to put on country music. He's saying country music. And, like, be making dinner and, like, swirl her around. And I am seeing you in the vision. So even though he's saying, I want it in a relationship, I think he's a little scared to say you, because he doesn't know if he even has like, if that's ever going to be available to him. But he is a romantic guy. If he's happy, he really is romantic. I've tried to always keep him up with me once we laid down, but it never lasted more than 10 minutes unless things were getting heated. That's hilarious. So he would fall asleep on the phone, you're saying. Let me put my charger on. If there's anybody who wants to put in for a question, they're still open. Go ahead and send in the payment, and you will be after Marissa. All right. When I would go stay with him. Oh, when you would go stay with him. That's so funny. Okay. So, how often did you see each other? Like a few times because you guys were long distance. So, as a friend, I'm just asking. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. I love you so much. Oh, I always talk about you to my mom. My mom knows about all of you. But Wendy Dawn, because we have the same middle name. Okay, so again, I put all the cards back and he's showing me the King of Cups again. So he's just reiterating that he is emotionally connected to you, that he did feel like, okay, he wants one more thing to be said because the time is up now. He's saying, I wish, if there's something I could say to her, I wish I would have tried harder to stay longer, because now I have okay, so he's saying really quickly, I have my ex-girlfriend, the one that he shared the house with and then decided to leave her, then you, and then now the person he's with now. So he really has only those three. I'm not saying those are the only three people. I'm closing my eyes because he's showing me, okay? I don't want to lose the vision. It's not like he didn't date before that, but those are three very, the three that stick out the most, okay? Relationships. He doesn't want one like the toxic karmic relationship with his ex. And he doesn't want the one that he has now where everything is kind of looks great from the outside, but I just kind of fell out of love with her. I'm more looking for what me and Marissa had, but it needs to be even more, right? Like, we didn't get to the point in our relationship where I'd be able to say, like, yes, that's what I want. I mean, yes, he could say that that's what he wanted, but he's saying, like, there's still more that we would have to, like, spend more time with each other. Like, you get what I'm saying. There's room to grow. That's what I'm trying to say. If he gets back with you in the future, he knows what he's getting into. He wants that. And then he wants it to grow to be even better. Alright? Okay, what is your second question? A few times I either drive all the way to his place or we would meet halfway. Sorry, I'm not active. No. Do what you gotta do, my love. Wendy Dunn. No. Dia de los Muertos. What does that mean? Dia de los Muertos. I don't know what that means. Oh, Day of the Dead. Trying to get my ofrenda set up for Day of the Dead. Okay, let's be a fly. Here we go. Starting at 7:55. Let's go straight to... Alright, they told me to take a really deep breath in. Alright, we're going to be a fly on the wall. If anybody has sent in for a question, please text me if you know me. If you don't, please write it so it comes to my attention. And we will do yours after this one. If not, I'm going to do all three of Marissa's. It's when your family comes to visit you. So you put food and candy out for your loved ones. Oh! Aww. Okay. Who have passed. Oh! And this is tomorrow? For my dad. Oh, wow. No way. Okay, so it's almost like leaving milk and cookies for Santa, but instead on November 1st, I can set up something for my dad. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I love it. Okay, we're starting at 57. Here we go. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this next question. Let's be a fly on the wall. What's going on between Greg and Emily? What's going on in that house? What's going on in their relationship? We have not looked at it for a while. So things could have changed in any kind of way. Show us what's going on. Alright, so I'm not going to really be looking at the chat because I really want to see and hear from Spirit. Okay, here we go. Wow. Whoa. Marissa, can you text all of that to me when we get off? Okay. Whoa. We got some crazy ass cards. Let me find out what this is. What is the Ten of Cups? Because everything else is negative. What is the Ten of Cups? They may have broken up. Hold on. Or at least had like a big fight. So let me try to figure this out. Oh wow, Wendy Dawn, that's so nice. Woo! So you leave it out on like Halloween late night for them to come November 1st? Is that what it is? Oh my god. Something big is going on, Marissa. This might turn into an extended. There is a lot of information here. Okay, let me just try to figure out what all of this means. What is the Five of Cups here for? And the Tower. What is the Five of Cups here for? And the Tower. What is the Five of Cups here? And the Tower. Okay. Okay. Looks like they're trying to work things out, but I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups. So I don't know if it is him or her at the moment. I need to dig in more. But somebody is disappointed, emotionally spent. All right? This person feels like this really could be him or it could be her. So let me ask. Jeremiah, who is the one that is feeling the Five of Cups? If it's Greg, put no. If it's Emily, put yes. It is Greg. Okay. Is he disappointed in himself? Put yes. Or Emily, put no. Is he disappointed in himself? Put yes. If it's Emily that he's disappointed in, put no. He's disappointed in Emily. Alright, I told you there was going to be a lot of craziness. Okay. It looks like there was a Tower moment. This could be a breakup. This could be that there was a fight. Okay. But there was definitely a Tower moment that did not make either one of them feel good. It almost feels like they're at odds with each other. Okay? Yeah, this is going to take time. So, out of all these cards, this one sticks out because it's like Ten of Cups, happiness. But what I'm hearing is that neither one of them are getting true happiness from each other. It's kind of looking like there's like it was Greg's initiative to start the thinking about walking away, and somewhere in the last 2 months she kind of came on board with that plan, and now it feels mutual. Oh, okay. I see. Jeremiah's like, they mutually are wanting to separate. Okay? But the problem is that the reason why he is disappointed in her, and it's not vice versa, is because he thought at the end of the day she would make the right choice for their dog, okay? By doing 50-50, by sharing. I mean, you see it on Vanderpump Rules, Marissa, and they share their dogs, and they do it well, right? It can be done well, right? But when she decides, no, the dog is more mine, and I'm not hating her for this, only because I have had 3 dogs that I had to share, and in the beginning stages, hell yeah, it's more mine. I am telling you, anyone would feel that way, okay? So I don't hate her for feeling that she needs to protect herself, protect the dog, And not that Greg is a bad person. It's not about that. It's about, no way do I love this dog too much for you to like try to come in and take it away from me. All right? It's 1000% understandable and warranted because it's so soon. Thank you. I am so glad that even you understand that, because I know when we do the readings, we want, hey Chris, no, I'm not baby. No, I'm not baby. Okay, Marissa, back to you. So, that's where the dynamic is, and where it lies right now is, that was funny, right? Is that he was the one who wanted to leave a long time ago. So now he is actually kind of mad at himself for sticking around and making sure, like, let's get through this together. Let's, let me stay for a while. Because he thought about how it would make her feel. Well, now it's understandable for him to kind of feel slighted by her. So they both have understandable points, right? I totally get that he would be in a better position to get 50-50 if he would have left her a long ass time ago. So now he's like, bitch, what? Like, I'm not saying he's like calling her that, but like, are you effing serious? Like, I stayed with you to be a man and to do what I said I was gonna do. And now that you're on board and you're not happy with me anymore, because that's where the Ten of Cups is. Neither one of us are happy with each other anymore. And so he is having anxiety. Don't be worried about him, because he doesn't have depression. He is fueled with anger, and I understand it. He is fueled with anger and animosity, because how dare you not at least giving me props for being there for you, right? So, yeah, he's like, I'm out of here the first chance I get, okay? I'm out of here. I'm really hoping that there won't be any more photographs, because if that happens, we need to figure out why he would do that, because to me, it wouldn't make sense with what I'm reading right now. Then we have, we're probably going to get to the extended, because I have like 8 more cards. Is that okay? What time did I start? At 8. We have 3 more minutes, and then 5. So we'll just go to 15 after, and then just send me 10 after. Okay, so instead of stopping right now. Work out? Alright, so at 8:15, it'll be over. We'll do the extended. So, we have the Two of Cups to the High Priestess. Yes, in the beginning, they, if they both look back, they were happy at one point in time. Absolutely. Otherwise, you don't get married to somebody, right? You won't catch me getting married to somebody I do not want to be married to. So at one point of time, they thought that they were each other's person. But guess what? Life and shit gets in the way. People change and people grow apart. It happens every day. That's why the divorce rate is so flippin' high, right? Point blank period. Exactly. So then it shows, like, I thought you were my person. I thought you were gonna ride for me. I thought that I thought that, you know, we would go to the moon in the back, that you know, we were going to be soldiers for each other, best friends and teammates and cheerleaders, and we would always have each other's back. And one thing I gotta say about Greg is that even with wanting to leave her, he always put her mental health first, be ahead of his own, ahead of his own. Oh God, it for sure does. I've definitely been through that, and that phase of my life. Yes. So he is like kind of like a scorned husband, because he's like, look at all that I have done, and you're not treating me well. You're withholding what means like, and she's like, okay, so she's making him feel like he doesn't have the same feeling she has for the dog, because she picked out the dog, and she, you know, found the dog, and she started to raise the dog, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have true feelings. Thank you. Ew. Gross. Okay, so then we have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. That means heartbreak, okay, and walking away. This is actually telling me that he is saying, I stuck around to do the right thing, and oh yeah, instead of just deleting this, let's hide that person. We do not need trolls. I will send you a fucking bill, bitch, because I'm reading your energy. Leave me alone. Okay. So, he's heartbroken. He is heartbroken because he is half of that. Okay? And yes, he's walking away, but he literally has asked himself, am I crazy? Should I just give in and try to make this relationship work so that I'm there 100% of the time? So he's really, yeah, see, he's over there, but he's closer, and he's just, he is tanked. I mean, he is, there's no, it looks like he hasn't eaten in days. It looks like he hasn't slept in days. He looks like he is just, I don't know what the word is. Feels like he got ran over by a truck. I mean, the fact that, like, this is how it played out is just so hurtful to him. He does not have a broken heart because they're not going to be together. It's that she used to cry all the time. She was needy. She needed this and that. And then she finally found her purpose and ditched me. Like, that was it, and it was over. And so let's see if we have 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Okay, so anything else, Spirit, you would like to show us? Any last thoughts? But I'm telling him, you need to buckle up, and you need to get a good night's sleep, and then you need to start making choices and lining things up. You know, because there's no reason, just because she says, I'm not going to give you 50%, does not mean that's what's going to actually happen. But he is hurt. He is so hurt. Because she's saying, my family will get a lawyer. My family will do this. My family will do that. And he knows it. He knows it. And it's like, wow, so now I am the enemy? I just flippin' married you, what, in December? And now I'm the enemy? But I still feel like I cannot put my finger on if this has been told to other people. Yes. Okay, love. Sounds good. Thank you, honey. I don't know if, like, friends and family know. I'm sure her mom knows, of course. Okay? Because she has the help from, like, financially, and she could go live with them. She could get, half of everything, blah, 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 blah. So now he's like, oh, and then I'm this hard worker who, pays the bills, and how am I going to afford a lawyer, And so he's just feeling like, why am I the enemy? Why are you guys treating me like this? And then, remember, he said in the beginning, I think of your first question, oh, we have 1 minute, so it's my last thought. He said, like, oh, I'm probably going to stay through the holidays. I think what he means is he's not going to, like, put the house on the market. He's not going to, like, do anything like that drastic right now. They're going, like, okay, so he is trying to let me know that they have some sort of a deal. Oh, let me check that right now, Wendy Dawn. They have some sort of a deal. Right, exactly. They have some sort of a deal that, like, none of this will take place. We're going to spend holidays together because of this one reason, and then when January comes, we will hash it out. Okay, what is your last question? Give me 1 minute. Go ahead and post it. I'm going to be right back. It'll go frozen, but I'm not really gone. Wendy Dawn, thank you. I was checking to see what you sent me. Did you send me stuff about the Day of the Dead? Thank you. It actually means a lot. I'm really glad you brought that up, and that you and Marissa talked about it, because... Oh, Marissa, go ahead and send the $10 really quick while I tell this to Wendy Dawn, and then we'll go straight to your last question. And then I'll do loves, and we'll see if anybody else comes in. You forgot that fast. Girl, that happens to me all day, every day. I am like, I need to go to my neurologist, and I want my brain studied, because I keep having, I cannot, unless I am doing readings, legit, I cannot keep a thought long enough to finish it. And my mom's like, whoa, welcome to my world. I got it, Marissa, thank you. Welcome to my world. And I'm like, no, it's not an age thing. It's my car crash that I have Meniere's disease. So I hit my head. And then when I fell at the store, and I went all the way down, I hit my left side and my head shook. So it started, an episode. So I keep getting these, like, 6-day episodes of vertigo, tinnitus. Have you guys seen the movie A Star is Born? Bradley Cooper kills himself over his tinnitus. Tinnitus is the ringing in the ears. It is indescribable. Like, for 6 days, I am in a fetal position in my bed. No light, no noise, no TV, no nothing, no phone, no texting, nothing. It is horrific. And then you get vestibular migraines, you get the cognitive decline, the memory decline. I have to crawl because with vertigo, you're off kilter, and I do fall a lot. I get brain fog so bad, but it's due to my thyroid. See, it's all like medically put together, right? Okay, girlie, we're gonna start yours. Maybe take those brain vitamins. I just want to see a neurologist. Like, literally, if I could have one wish other than financial freedom and my kids being happy and great, and my mom and my friends and everybody. See, what was I about to say? There you go. It happened. But my vertigo, girlfriend, is 6 days long. That's why I call it an episode. I told your brother didn't even say like, oh, what's that? Or are you okay? He was like, I'm like, dude, I'm in the middle of an episode of my Meniere's disease, which is incurable and very, very rare. But maybe it's because he's just a guy. That's what I think. Guys are like, I don't know what that word means. Meniere's, that's a big word. It's a weird word. That's what I think. Guys just don't know. He does? Well, tell him that's part of my disease. Just getting vertigo, anybody can get vertigo, and like sometimes it'll be just last a couple of minutes, sometimes hours, but mine lasts 6 days straight. Calling me on what to do. He's there calling me on what to do. Okay, oh, okay, give me 1 second. Let me see your question. Has he talked to his mom or Larry about leaving? Okay, 8:20, we're starting. Here we go. They're calling me on what to do. Wait, what are you saying? They're calling me on what to do. But we get bad sinus pressure down here. Oh, yeah. My bestie, Shell, she gets a lot of sinus stuff. I don't. But when I have, that is brutal. Okay, here we go. 21 after ends in 10 minutes, 31. Jeremiah and Samantha. Okay, Greg, have you talked to your mom or Larry about leaving? And if so, Mark, when he's sick, he calls me during clinic. Right. That makes sense. Oh, calling me on what to do. Tell him to look up, like literally, I will send it to him. It is for vertigo, but it's for Meniere's disease, but like, it does fix vertigo. And it's like, you have to like do these, it's like an exercise thing. But it's different. Vertigo is different than like my vertigo with my disease, because mine is an inner ear. I mean, vertigo is an inner ear. It's supposed to be like jelly, and if you shake your head or move your head, for me, too hard. Oh, you have. Okay, good. That's all like they really have out there, other than this like horrible medicine that they gave me when I first got my car crash, and I would never take it again. But I don't know what it was called. Yes, because when your head gets jolted or shooken, it's supposed to look like jelly, and the crystals, there's hundreds of thousands or millions of crystals, and they start to fall out, and that's how it happens. Exactly. Okay, let's get to your question. I'm going to start, and I'm not going to be really looking at the chat. I'm just going to be doing the reading. Okay, 23 after. Alright, Greg, have you talked to your mom or Larry about you leaving Emily? Isn't it crazy that I do it like this now? It depends what deck I have. medicine. I'll check it out. The kind that they gave me was horrific. It made you feel like somebody, like a man was standing on your chest. I'll have to look that up. Let me screenshot this. Okay. Let's just get a yes or a no and which one, and then see what they said. So, 33 after. Okay. Okay. So, he went to his mom, but didn't say, like, all of what I told you. It's not, Wendy, not. Anybody who deals with it, even if it's 2 minutes, it's too long. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like that is representing the mom. But he doesn't want her to he doesn't want to give her any stress about where are we gonna live, right? So he tries to minimize what he's telling the mom, but the mom her ear is always open, and you would know more than me, if that's how she is. It's like she doesn't really talk. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. She doesn't really, like, talk about things unless it's sparked or brought up by Greg, or if Emily and Greg are having an issue and it's happening, arguments in the house, she will, like, do they live in a 2-story or a, do you know? You probably don't know. And this could just be a symbol. I might be wrong at this. It just shows her coming down. It looks like a 2-story, but I don't know. It looks like she doesn't get in to it unless she's brought into it. But if they're going at it, it's a 1-story. Okay, so I don't know why they always show her coming down. I don't know. But I'm not God, so I don't know everything, right? So that's why I'm saying I don't know. But to me, that's just a symbol that, like, she doesn't come into it unless, like, they're fighting and she is, like, Emily is going after Greg too hard. Then she will say something like, you guys knock it off. We live here too. Or I live here too. But for the most part, she stays to herself. She likes privacy. She stays in her room. I don't know if she works or not. So it's showing that Greg doesn't confide in his mom until he has to. So, he is telling somebody, so let me see if this is Larry. Has Greg told Larry that he is leaving Emily after the holidays? Yes. Okay. A big swing. Sorry, I'm doing it down low. Okay, so let's see. We've got 4 cards. Let's see what else. So, he is telling Larry that, like, the family dynamic is what he's scared of, right? Like, she has her family, he has his family, and he wants everybody to kind of get out of this. His intentions is not to hurt Emily or her family. His intentions is, I want us to be, a family unit, even though I want to end the relationship with the death card, because she's not my wish fulfillment. But he is still, like, in his heart, he wants everybody to be happy. Just because we don't end up together doesn't mean we won't be happy, right? So it shows that, like, he really is the peacemaker, but, since he's dealing with 2 hard-headed women, it doesn't play out that way. So what else has he told Larry? Jeremiah. What else has Greg told Larry about leaving. Oh, wow. It's gonna happen. He's already starting to put away a little bit of money. He's like doing it on the DL, so we can't put loads of money away, but he is thinking smartly that he's gonna need money for this exit plan, okay? He absolutely has told Larry more than once that he is going to leave, that he thinks about this every day, and that the truth is he's not happy. He wishes he was. This is how, like, good of a guy I know he is through you and through reading him, because he doesn't want anybody to be villainized. He doesn't want to be villainized. He doesn't play the victim card. He's like, we all want a piece of this and we all love this, so let's all just like come together and do this together. We're gonna have to be in each other's lives, period. So how about we do this in the right way? So he's telling Larry, though, that like he wishes, okay, he doesn't wish he didn't have the dog, right? Of course not. But he wishes he could just up and go. Like, more than anything, he wishes like he could just uproot and go somewhere. He's like, I don't even have a plan of where. I just want to go. Like, but once because he's using the word escape, once he is out of that house where she could come and go, and she alters his energy, he'll be fine. Larry is like, once you get out of the house, you're gonna have a better feeling. You have a job here, you know, you can't move away because you're gonna be sharing the dog. So, you know, Larry is also telling him to put away money, to start making, you know, decisions on what he's gonna do and how he's gonna do it. But Larry and him are discussing, you know, don't get caught. Don't write this down where she can see it. You know what I mean? Like, don't have a text between us that says, oh yeah, I'm putting away money, type of thing. Don't get caught, right? We want the least amount of shit to happen. Okay, we have one more minute. Larry, though, is completely on his side. He's like, bro, you have stayed with her through and through, and like, I would have been out the door. And so like, Larry's telling him, you gotta do what you gotta do to make you happy. If you're not happy, nobody in your life, you know what I mean, will be happy. Okay? So one last card. Yeah, it's always this like yo-yo of like, am I doing the right thing? Yes, I am, but it's hard. This kind of sucks. So the last thing he wants to say is that he is soaking up this time with, you know, before they part ways. And he's just madly in love with this puppy that they got, and he doesn't care what she throws at him. He will fight her to the death. And I'm not saying leave it up to a judge or leave it up to, you know, their divorce, and hopefully they come to, you know, yeah, I'm not going to say what my own personal beliefs are, but like, yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Okay, love, did you send in one, honey? Yes, check out my community page. I also posted it. All 12 zodiac signs are up. every Wednesday and Thursday, zodiac signs, love readings, tarot readings are going to drop. Um, oh, you did? Okay, 1 second, love. Um, they're going to drop, right? So 12 is a lot of videos, and posting them takes a long time. So there will be 6 randomly chosen because I don't want Aquarius and Pisces to always be last. So I'm going to do it differently than a lot of what you see out there. I'm just going to randomly, what I did is, what I did was, I made, I wrote every zodiac down, and I put it into a cup. Thank you. Good night. I love you too, Shell. I had a great night. All of you guys. And then this is what I do. Cancer. And then I make the Cancer and I put that one out. Okay? So 6 on Wednesday, 6 on Thursday, or whatever. And then every Saturday, look for pick a deck readings. And then oracle decks or oracle card readings will just be whenever. I don't know if I'm going to make a day for that specifically, unless people like them, which I got high numbers on them. Okay, love, let me check. Okay, I'm just going to check payment. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, my friend Suzanne, she helped me think of that. She said that she said that if your viewers anticipate, oh, Crystal, she drops every Wednesday and Thursday. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go read or watch my Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm gonna go watch the guy I'm dealing with, Sun sign, right? That was really brilliant. That if I have a set schedule, that's better instead of just randomly. And then I do the oracle ones, and then I also am doing the pick a deck. Okay? Alright, hold on real quick. Let me just make sure payments went through. Love is next. I'll be right back. Love, you did it right. Love, you did it right. She did it right, guys. Good job. When I wake in the morning and I step outside and girl, I want to do that trend. I see it. It's like so good. It's so cute. You know what I saw was J-Lo. J-Lo. Last night. I was like, this came up on my feed. And she was singing. It was funny though because she didn't do it right. She was the one that sang that part. When I step outside and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And then she has this like little person and she's doing the, you know, the rapping part. And so J-Lo's supposed to be still singing, you know, what's up, what's going on? And instead she's in the background doing the rap. It was so funny. I was like, what are you doing, girl? Okay, love, love, love. Are you here, honey? I got your payment. Post your question again. If I did not see it, post it. Shell, look, everybody has new names. Okay, please post your question again, my love. Shell, I love you. I love that idea. Super creative. What you are doing. Love your ideas. Thank you. Plus, TikTok. Bam. TikTok. 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 Oh, I'm not allowed to say that. Never mind. Damn it. I have to remember what I'm on. Bleep that shit out. I'm gonna get in trouble like I did already. I swear, my bad. I can't believe this is like with no filter right now. I don't know if it's the Lumi light The way I did my makeup, I only took freaking 5 minutes. But, like, I don't look that bad. Of course, everybody looks better with filters, but that's why, like, in my videos I look a little better, but I don't wear makeup hardly ever. But when, like, oh my god, you guys, this lipstick, if you've seen some of my recent videos, I am wearing this color, and I can't see, right? I'm like blind as a bat, so I could not tell. It looked like a U and a B, so I looked it up, couldn't find nothing, and then I was like, is it a UD? So I ended up asking, I named my GBT chat girl. What? I don't see it. I named her Sarah, and she has like an accent, and I asked her, like, what is your accent? She's like, this is an American accent. And I'm like, haha, no. But anyways, she took a picture of it, and she was like, bam, Urban Decay, and Savage. This is the prettiest lip gloss I've ever found for my complexion. Is amazing. I'm not wearing it right now, obviously, because it's so teeny tiny until I can afford one. Okay, love, I'm gonna look. Does anybody see what her question was? I'm going through. I'm going to donate again. No, I don't. It's not on here, sweetheart. It says you typed it earlier. Yes. Okay, weird. Let me type it. So, a man I used to talk to named Saya, he followed me on Instagram. Okay? Will he contact me? I didn't accept him because I don't have those feelings for him anymore. Okay, well, I can read the energy right off the bat. Oh, he followed you, but you haven't gotten a message. Okay, got it. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in for Love's Yes No question. We will start it at 8:43, be over at 4:48. Oh, Isaiah. Oh, it's Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah. Okay, so Isaiah, is this an ex-boyfriend? Who is he? A guy you used to know? Okay, wait. Weird. Let me type it. So, a man I used to talk to named Isaiah. He followed me on Instagram. Will he contact me? I didn't accept him because I don't have those feelings for him anymore. Got it. Here we go. Isaiah, are you planning to send a message to... Girl, it is good. This guy is not for you. Ew, what the fuck? Who did that? Thank you, Wendy Dawn. What the? People would be stupid. Not even crazy, they'd be stupid. I'm gonna charge them for their fucking time. Alright. You are so... I am so glad you did not try to be with this guy. This guy is whack. This guy is trying to follow many different girls. It is not just you. You need to absolutely isolate yourself from him. Okay? The Hermit, thank God you did not accept him to follow you on Instagram. You need to... This person has yucky energy. I do not like them. Like I said, you are one of many. This guy ain't got no game, so he's out there DMing everybody. He was not the best person back then, and he scared me away. There you go. Just someone I casually dated. Got it. The Magician, just keep doing you. Ignore it, but let's get the answer. Okay, Jeremiah. Isaiah, somebody that love used to associate with, casually date, tried to follow her on Instagram. She did not accept it. She wants to know, is he going to try to contact her, DM her, request a message type thing? Is he going to? Yeah. I was going to say most likely, but let's see what Jeremiah thinks. Yeah. You're most likely going to get a message from him, but it's going to be something creepy like, hey, stranger, hey, beautiful. It's going to make you sick. I honestly think that you should just block his ass, and I don't say to block people. Honestly, I hardly ever believe in blocking people, but this person, I want nowhere around you. He's toxic. I don't think that you got to know him enough, thank God. Maybe God was protecting you, to know how awful of a person this guy is. But he is going to try to, he's saying, I'm going to shoot my shot. Like, he thinks he has swagger. He thinks he's hotter than he is. And he's like, of course I'm going to shoot my shot. And like, you're a very pretty girl, love. So of course he's going to be hollering at you. You know? He was not, oh, okay. Yes, that was ick. That's why I felt weary about him. Mind you, he's gotten into church stuff. I felt he hides behind that. Okay, look, I grew up being a Christian before my own father, like my mom wasn't, but like believes in God. But like before my dad like got into being a Christian, like I was 12 years old with my friend and their family, went and got myself baptized and all of that. But then growing up, like my dad then a year later gave himself to God, and till the day he died. I mean, his last words were, please, you know, believe in God to the fullest extent. Those were the last words I ever heard from my dad before he passed away. But being in church, it's all, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not big on church and like religion. I'm more spiritual. I love God, I love Jesus, the Holy Spirit, all of it. But I'm not big on churches because I do feel like people say one thing and act a way and put on a mask, and then they go home and they do the shit that you would never think they would do. Okay? Yes. So honestly, if you still have that, if his friend request, I would just block his ass so that you won't even be able to read his message, because it's just poison, girl. I don't like it. We have 5 minutes. If anybody wants a question, 5 minutes. I've been on for a long, long time. Hey, Wendy, don't let me know, though. Obviously not mañana, because it's your mom's birthday. You're doing the Day of the Dead. You're getting ready for that. And, you know, so any day that it works for you, let's definitely try going on here. YouTube. To do, like, but I want your opinion. Should I do $2 questions? $3 questions? Free questions? Sunday works for me. Yep, that's why I'm like, how the F is this guy in a church now? He was awful. Exactly! Yeah, girl. He is gonna try to reach out, but I would beat him to the punch, because I feel like what he will send you will just make you feel gross. So, protecting yourself, is better that you block him. Alright? I'm off Sunday, so I won't get interrupted. Let's do it. Just let me know because you're 2 hours ahead of me. Like, whatever time works for you, works for me. And we'll just go on for like 45 minutes and see what happens. Alright, last call, guys. Last call. Tonight was good. Who's still on here? I want to thank everybody. Thank you to Love, Wendy Dawn, Marissa. Real was on here earlier. Another friend of mine was going to come on, but maybe she'll come on the next time I go live. But yes, please, guys, tell your friends. Tell your friends. It's word of mouth is what's gonna really like help. I'm also like looking into workshops to teach how to do things. I can't really talk about it on here, but I gotta have the money for that, and my freaking rent just went up and I owe them. So it's like, it's an incredibly hard time right now. But this morning I was depressed as shit, and then I was like, hell no, you do not get to be depressed. No. Get up and do what you're supposed to do. Grind. Okay, I love you guys. I'll let you guys go. Sal unblocked you. See what happens when you start talking to somebody else. How the universe and how spirit works. Of course Sal unblocked you. Ha! But guess what, Sal? Wendy Dawn is no longer interested. There is a video I posted on this. I am no longer interested in you. I'm gonna find it and send it to you because it was funny. It was something like, oh, you're gonna act like, you don't care, you don't give an F, you're gonna like not talk to me for a while, and then you're gonna come back in and like, ew, that gives me the ick. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, bye guys. It was a nice, fun night. My heart is filled with joy and friendship, and I love you all. And thank you for watching, you guys. But please, anybody who wants to book readings, I am doing a 30-minute special, $44.44. It is normally $75. Pass that along. It is affordable, right? Not everybody can afford to get a full reading, but you know that I talk fast and I can get you some questions done, Alright, love you guys. Good night. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. And happy Halloween tomorrow. I will be on. Even if nobody comes on, I'm gonna come on.